I got the energy. I got a will to survive. I got the energy.
Jeff Teague was so spectacular.
I got the energy. Energy. Yeah.
That's right. Joining us now, a 12-year NBA vet, a champ, an all-star, but really the podcast right now is the thing that is blowing up. Jeff Teague joins us. And Jeff, I want to get right off the bat because I know you and Lou were teammates at one point. I need a story about Lou before Lou gives us a story about you. Go.
Nah, Lou was always the coolest dude in the room. Still the coolest dude in the room. So some of the stories I can't tell about me and Lou, man. We had some good times.
Thank you, Jeff. And the feeling is mutual. I have no stories
Oh,
as well.
come on. You guys are
I have no stories
That's
as
not
well.
how TV works. Nothing?
Nah, I got nothing PG enough we could share.
It's early in the morning. It's
We've had some
basically
time,
night.
though. We've had some time.
Okay.
Jeff, give us one good Lou moment as a teammate, because I never played with Lou. I feel like me and Lou would have been great teammates, but give us...
No, Lou is bad teammate because he's thrown us under the bus already, and we've been on this show
You
for
gotta
2
let
minutes.
that go. You gotta
I'll
let that
never
heal,
let
Michelle.
it go.
You gotta let that heal.
Is he a good teammate or a teammate?
Nah, he the best teammate. He's definitely top 3 of my teammates.
That's what I'm talking about, dog. Appreciate. That's the first time I heard that too. That might be for TV, but thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
I tell everybody that we had a segment on our show about you.
That's what's
I
up.
was telling everybody. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Top 3. I wonder who the other 2 were. Who are the other 2, Jeff?
Kyle Korver, he was a great teammate, and Al Horford.
Oh, that's good company right there.
All right.
Two amazing teammates. Yeah, that's fire.
So, Jeff, we talked earlier about the hack of Drummond that went on in Boston last night. You know, even though they were up 30 points or whatever they were up, if you were on the Bulls, though, how upset would you have been last night?
I wouldn't have been mad. I mean, you got to make free throws.
Straight up.
You could have had 20 points.
But even sticking with this whole in-season tournament thing, the Hawks pulled their starters last night, and the Cavs kept theirs in, kind of running up the score. Is that just something now you deal with because it's the new norm, or does that get under your skin?
I mean, you're probably going to remember it, but it's the norm now. I mean, they trying to win. They trying to find themselves. It's still kind of early in the season, so, I mean, I ain't really mad at them. I mean, I'm a high school coach now, so I'm trying to run up the score. That's me.
I see. I've never understood the sensitivity about running. That's the whole point, I thought. But then there's the Draymond Green of it all. He was back from his suspension last night and just then gets a tee in the fourth quarter. It riles up the Sacramento crowd, as it should. But we've been asking the guys this morning, at this point, is what Draymond does causing more harm than good?
Oh, look, I love Draymond. So I'm going to ride with Draymond. Whatever he got going on, they champions. They going to figure it out. But, I mean, they always go through a rough patch in the year at the beginning of the year, these last couple of years. So I think they'll figure it out.
Do you think there will ever, because that seems to be the answer that people give, right? They love Draymond, and so for that reason, he kind of gets the pass. But will there ever come a day where it's just too much? For example, the chokehold. For you, what was your opinion on the chokehold scene around the world?
It was funny to me. He held, man. I don't know what to say. Bro, crazy. But I wouldn't have did it, but I understand why he did it. They had a little past history, so he thought it was his moment, and he took advantage of it. I mean, it cost him in the end, but shit, it was funny. It was good TV for me. My bad.
So I feel like no one has Rudy's back. Jimmy Butler didn't play last night, but you were in Minnesota with him, and of course there's the infamous practice that was legendary as far as taking on Cat and the rest of that team, the starters. You were there. I know it's been a minute, but it's still one of my favorite stories. What happened?
He just had a moment in practice where he was killing, and he wasn't really scoring. He was just making everybody better, and he was letting the GM and everybody know about it. And I just kind of appreciated it because I ain't never seen somebody talk to the GM like that. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of hard. I need that kind of pull. And it never happens. It never happened for me. So when I actually got some pull, they was trading me, so it was over with.
And you know, you've been in the league a long time, and everybody knows how documented we were just speaking about the Cat and the Jimmy drama. Is that one of the better beefs that you've seen in the league? that you've been a part of?
It wasn't really beef because Cat wasn't trying to beef with him. Like, Cat was more like trying to fall in line with him, but I can't really see. You know how it works. It was like Cat go to the front office, Jimmy go to you. So it's different. Like, it ain't really no beef.
Nick, so Cat, for whatever reason, gets a lot of disrespect from players, fans. You played with him. Why is that? Like, why does that keep happening to him?
I don't know, because he's one of the best players in the league. I think it's because he changed his voice in his interviews and stuff. Nah, I mean, for real, bro. I think people think
he make himself an easy target by doing stuff like that.
Yeah, facts, bro. But he's really cold. Like I told before, I think he's one of the best players in the league. People thought I was crazy, and I was like, he remind me of, he ain't as tall as Wemby, but like his skill set, when I first met him, he was doing all that stuff. But I think he just get a bad rap for stuff like that off the court.
You always, I mean, you recently said that there's nobody worse than a Minnesota Timberwolves fan.
No, I ain't say that, bro.
That's why we're here. Let's clean everything up.
That's what my notes say.
Let's clean everything up.
Yeah, that's what they said about it. They don't like me, so feelings mutual.
Got it.
You should know that.
I think the Memphis Grizzlies fans are right up there with them.
Fair enough.
Everyone's got their own personal experience, I guess.
So I gotta ask, because recently we saw Scott Foster and CP go through their thing, but you've also had your thing with CP, and you've expressed it on your podcast, Club 520. By the way, everybody check out Jeff's podcast. What started that with you and CP?
I don't got beef with CP. It's just like, you know, you go to Wake Forest and you kind of look at him as a mentor. And you just didn't get that love no more once you got in the league, but I understood it. Like, it's competition. But after that, he just kind of like with little bro me, and I'm like, bro, I ain't really had no big, I got a real big brother. He ain't gonna keep little broing me, bro. Like, you only like a couple years older than me. Right. So I just didn't appreciate that kind of stuff he would say to me, so kind of came like that, really.
Not your bro, bro.
Not your bro. No, that's fair. See, Lou? Clearing that up. 2016, playing for the Hawks. You got LeBron and the Cavs on the other side of things, Eastern Conference semis. It's a bit of I guess it's a body check. Call it a body check, right? Yeah, no, I count it. What happened here?
Jeff, you'd have got 10 games if this was 2003 for that.
Look, I ain't get nothing. I ain't get a fine or nothing.
Nothing.
You'd have got 10 games for that shove.
Statute of limitations is up.
Yeah.
You're good now.
Oh, yeah. Draymond would have been proud of you, boy.
It's assault these days.
I was out of pocket, bro.
Why'd you do it?
I was hating. He was getting, you know how Atlanta is, they cheering for him. I said, but hell nah. I knew this was my last game for the Hawks, though, by the way, so I was like, it's cool.
Oh, that
You left with a bang?
That's legend.
Oh, definitely.
Okay, that's fair. If I knew it was my last one, too, I'm out.
But seriously, Jeff, you guys were the best regular season team. I know 1 year. You guys had like, what, 4 starting lineup was in the All-Star game together 1 year?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you guys should have won a championship? Obviously, LeBron James came in the way, but do you feel like you guys should have won the ring one of these years?
I'm going to say I thought we could have made it to the finals. I thought we could beat LeBron and them, but everybody started getting hurt. And then LeBron, being the player he is, he just started figuring us out. He like, Jeff Teague can't guard me one-on-one. I'm just going to make him guard me, pick and roll. And it was over with.
Yeah, Jeff, there's been a few players. There's actually been a lot of players that have had my numbers that just always bust my ass. Who was that one guy that, for whatever reason, would just cook you every time?
Shit. The list is long.
That's what I'm saying. If you play long enough, you're going to have a long list.
Who's like a weird one? Who shouldn't
play
have?
to be a defender either, so, but, I mean, all the great ones, they gave me buckets. I mean, shit, Lou gave me buckets.
You gave everyone buckets.
I'm a bucket.
I'm a bucket. Thanks, Lou.
That's a fact. I remember one year, we the Pro-Am in Atlanta, and you went against Jared Jack. I came and watched in the stands, and y'all was going back and forth. Y'all was arguing. And you was just playing with your homeboys. They had a home NBA squad. And you had like 55.
We got my Pro-Am team. We rigged up. They just pass the ball until I shoot.
That's it?
That's just how we play.
Hey, but y'all beat him though.
Yeah, we're going to beat them every time. Though.
See?
I was like, yeah, he
That's
different.
great.
Yeah, you don't have to make it that. It's not that complicated. Lou surprised us the other day. He said that Kawhi was one of the 3 funniest players that he's ever played with. Is there a player that you've played with that's either really misunderstood or maybe we've just gotten completely wrong?
I think Andrew Wiggins is really funny. I mean, he doesn't talk much, but if you get to know him, he's a super funny guy. Tyus Jones is hilarious.
Tyus
Jones.
It's a good one. Wouldn't guess that.
He's
Really?
hilarious. Yeah,
What makes him funny?
Because their personalities, they just quiet, they're reserved, and people don't get an opportunity to see their personalities. So
And they're
when
just
you
mumbling?
get them behind the scenes and in situations
They
where
wild
they're
out.
comfortable, they just let loose.
I know, I
Yeah,
like
he
that.
jokes.
That's
for
how
real.
Kawhi is. Like behind closed doors, he runs the show.
We'll never know. We'll never know. It's your turn, Lou.
So look,
You're up.
my bad. You've been known to trash talk a little bit.
Do I?
That's what they say. I was trying to tell them that you was quiet. You might get upset sometimes, and you might trip like the LeBron push. Who's the most annoying person?
Oh, wow.
I got a couple because we done been in some battles together. But who's the most annoying person you would say that's trash talking on the court?
The most annoying was probably Dennis Schroeder. He was. I know you got a story, Lou.
That's for us. I'm gonna leave that alone. Yeah.
Nah, we gonna.
Nah, Shams. We gonna leave that alone.
That's funny.
Jeff and Dennis, they had their little thing going on in practice a lot, man. Competitive
Yeah,
spirit.
he was
That's
the
all.
most annoying.
You know it's bad when he's saying one of his teammates. We were looking for like a Pat Bev, someone that you played against. You went with your backup.
He was annoying, man. But I mean, that's what makes him him, man. He's a competitor, but he definitely was annoying.
Did you play against Prime KG?
Oh.
Hey, man, he was crazy.
KG
That
would
dude
say,
got on all fours one time
he
in the
would say some
playoff game and
things to you
barked
on the
at me.
floor.
Wait,
Personal.
What? He did what?
Got on all fours and barked at me in a playoff game. I said, dude, crazy. Dude ain't got it out, man.
That's amazing.
Speaking of KG, he recently said some crazy comments that Jordan Poole
Oh, yeah.
doesn't belong in the NBA.
He tripping.
Yeah. I mean, Jordan Poole, he's still cold. He's just having a bad moment right now. But he deserves to be in the league. I mean, I get what KG talking about. You know, he's more passionate about stuff. Oh, man.
Uh-oh, technology kicking in. We got it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Who's that? Is that us? Is he gone? Did we lose him?
We lost him to a FaceTime.
We lost him. I bet
That's
somebody called him.
Schroeder's called him.
Dennis Schroeder on line one.
By the way, I don't think that's ever happened where you ask somebody about
So
like,
Lou,
a trash talker.
You might have been there. Maybe you. What happened between Dennis Schroeder and
Yeah.
Jeff Teague?
No, well, Jeff was the starting point guard. Dennis is coming
Yeah.
over from Germany. Dennis had quite the reputation in Germany. We weren't really.
What kind of reputation?
Well, good. Well, he was a pro already.
Oh, great one. Okay.
Yeah, so we didn't really know who he was, know much about him, and he just had this thing with Jeff, and they were just dueling. He wanted Jeff's job, and Jeff wasn't going for it.
Oh, well, that's fair.
And it just created some competitive energy in the gym. That's all.
I can honestly say though, did not expect the teammate to be the answer. That was.
I knew for a fact he was going to say Dennis Schroeder. That's why I kind of laughed.
That's amazing. By the way, you want to check out Jeff's podcast? He's got the stories.